The Rainbow Bistro, it is one of Ottawa's legendary music venues, and it was almost lost, but thanks to the community and thanks to some business leaders here in Ottawa, it is back and it is better than ever. We are joined by its owner, Danny Sivyer. Danny, welcome to the show. Great to have you here. Congratulations on all this success and support. It's been absolutely amazing. Before we get to that, Danny, walk everybody down memory lane a little. Give us a little bit of a history behind the Rainbow Bistro.
Oh, a little bit of history. Well, we've been around for a little over 37 years now. We started in 1984 when we decided we wanted to have a live music club in Ottawa. At the time, it was the tail end of the disco years.
Right.
And during the disco years, most of the live music clubs had gone like the dinosaurs. So anyway, we thought it was time to bring live music back to Ottawa. And we opened up in the fall of 1984. And we soon were doing live bands 7 nights a week, and had lots of great bands over the years, over 20,000 shows.
Wow.
Many, you know, people say, what was your favorite show? Well, out of 20,000 shows, I have 1,000 favorite shows.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So,
yeah, and Danny, certainly a huge impact. The pandemic had a huge impact. You shared the story with many media outlets that you were, you know, it looked like you were going to be forced to close your doors, but some business leaders stepped up. Tell us how that came about.
Well, by the end of last summer, the family and I were realizing that we've been closed for a year and a half. At best, we were getting 50% occupancy and going into the fall. So we just thought we couldn't go through another winter, you know, and it was a tough decision, but we said, well, you know, we can't really do that. So we contacted the landlord, actually gave him our notice till the end of September. And then, we did announce it to Lynn Saxberg, who the story went all over the place.
Yeah.
That we were going to close our doors. We had hundreds and hundreds of emails, you know, people sharing memories and asking us if we could put on a couple of shows, you know, because we hadn't been open for over a year. They said, can you at least put on a couple of goodbye shows so that we can all come in and say goodbye? So we did 2 weekends of sold out 50 people shows. Anyway, so we September 18th, we had our last show. And I was contacted the following Tuesday by Kevin Ford, who wanted to meet with me. And I hadn't met Kevin before. And it turned out that he and some of his other CEO buddies from the West End, big companies, who were all music players on the side, you know, besides running big companies, they all love to play music and love live music. So they decided they didn't want to see what they felt was the last of the old clubs go. Barrymore's was gone, Zaphod was gone. And they said, geez, we can't let the Rainbow go. So at first their idea was just to have me start putting shows on last fall. And I explained, well, the reason we don't is because it costs us money to put shows on, and we're losing money every time. So they said, well, put the shows on. Let's see how it goes. The capacity is going to change soon, and we'll cover your losses till the end of the year just to, you know, see what happens. So with that idea, we thought, well, we can't lose. So we contacted the landlord and said, listen, we'll stay till the end of the year at least, maybe longer, depends how things go. And we started putting on shows in October and November, and then the capacities changed, so we were allowed, you know, a bit more than 50, and it was going pretty good until we all got shut down again in December. But by then, these guys had really gotten involved and decided that they didn't want to just go with the original plan. Now they wanted to totally, you know, keep the Rainbow going forever. And they had many meetings. We still meet every week by Zoom since September.
Excellent.
They're really go-getters, and each person took on a different project and long-term plans. So the first one, Kevin Ford was in charge of selling corporate sponsorship to 11 companies who put their logos above our stage, and that raised $55,000, which they gave us in December. It was around that time I decided to sign a new 5-year lease.
Wow.
So we're committed now.
It's amazing. And then a successful crowdfunding campaign as well, right? And you've done some amazing improvements. You've worked on the audio, the lighting, the stage?
Yeah, we were lucky enough, as well as the money that the gang got us. Factor, which is the government music arm, FACTOR. Factor was really great. When they heard what was happening, they actually stepped up and gave us a $60,000 grant to get new equipment, new lighting, and anything we could do to help artists.
Right.
So we installed a state-of-the-art live streaming service, which we're still learning how to use. But the idea would be able to film and record bands, and then they would have videos that they could sell or help them get more gigs and stuff like that. So
it's just been amazing to me the amount of support that you've had. I mean, I can't congratulate you enough on all the success, and that includes the entire team that stepped up. Thanks for joining us, and visit the website. They've got some great shows coming up.